Hello boys and girls, namaste. In this video I wanted to share my journey of hair care, of all that I've been through with respect to my hair types and all my hair issues, where I am today and where I see myself in the future. Now this is basically coming from my last video which I put about the review of the Myra Intensive Hair Oil. That hair oil changed my life. As you can see from my choti and my hair, I never had imagined that I could have hair like that. So to share with you, around 10 years ago, presently I'm 35 years old, so basically around the time I was 25 26, I was diagnosed with severe anemia. My hemoglobin was down till around 7, and I was on medication and I could not even go to work for one whole month. The recuperation took me a long while, and thereafter I was immediately hit with an upset tummy. That disease that was not diagnosed, but I was always having this inflated belly. There was this gas issue I was suffering from. In those days my hair was a mess, and I could not actually do anything about it, because I could just only see helplessly how my hair was falling apart. So whenever I would comb my hair, it would fall in clumps. And I was someone who always wanted beautiful, gorgeous hair. My mom had it, my elder sister had it, and why not me? So at that point in time I decided to take a shift. I decided to change my life, and I did that basically by adopting a healthy lifestyle around 4 years ago. I began meditating, which massively reduced my stress levels. So around 3 years ago I began meditating, brought down my stress levels. I also learned Reiki, with which I healed myself, my emotional issues. And then I started using natural products for my skin and my hair. I no longer use the conventional soaps and shampoos. I use besan like gram flour and rita powder, and also the powders of moong dal, urad dal, arhar dal to bathe with. I actually make pastes of them and I bathe with them. They cleanse my body in a much better way than any soap could do. As far as my hair goes, I don't use the shampoos. I use a home created shampoo, the recipe of which I'll share very recently with you. And that's one aim of my beginning this channel. So basically what I do is I soak avla, rita, shikakai and the hibiscus flower, the red flower, I will basically make a video of how I make that shampoo also, and I'll upload it on YouTube. So I soak them all together overnight. Next day morning I crush them with my hands, and and then I apply that sap on my hair, and I allow it to dry out, and then I wash my hair. That also changed the texture of my hair to a large extent. Earlier I used to have very dry and dead hair. Now they are shiny and they look so healthy. Earlier they did not look like that. The next shift I brought was in terms of eating healthy. I went back to home cooked food. I was earning well, I could eat outside every day, but then I made a conscious decision of not only eating homemade foods but self-cooked meals. I started making my own meals, and this began only around 3 months ago, and in these 3 months I have noticed a distinct shift in me. I actually got my own utensils, started cooking my own meals, and when I cook my own meals, I get the freedom of steering clear of excess oil and unhealthy preparations. Basically, I'm a North Indian girl, and my family, we eat food which is cooked with a lot of oil. which actually does us no benefit in the end if we see today's lifestyle. So I cook my own healthy meals. And apart from that, the main food items I would like to focus, which have really helped me, is that I soak moong dal beans every night, which is green gram basically. So I soak them every night, allow them to sprout for a day, and I eat the sprouts every day. That has helped me a lot. The second thing I do is I soak almonds and walnuts. Around 10 almonds and 5 or 6 walnuts. I soak them every night in the morning before I eat anything. After cleansing my mouth, I eat the walnuts and the almonds. They have helped me a lot. The third and the most important meal of my day, and most dinners are that basically a salad of green leafy vegetables. Whatever green leafy vegetables are available in the market, I buy them from the weekly market. I shred them into small pieces every day. I cut them and then I steam them. I steam them for 3 minutes in the steamer. How to steam them, I will be sharing all the methods, all the things I'm sharing in this video. I will be making sub videos of them so that I can share my journey, my food choices with you in this way also. The next thing which I did was to consciously steer away from all the stress which comes in our life. There is a way, like it's very possible that you can get bogged down by stress, and you can also not allow stress to affect you. So I won't say that I don't get bogged down now. I do get bogged down, but I also I get bogged down around 3% times now as compared to the 100% times earlier. So in 97% of the cases, I don't get bogged down. That's a personal choice I took. And believe me, it may sound very comical. I'm doing that for my hair. Because let me tell you one thing. The body has more important organs to take care of. If I fall ill, suppose I have the flu, then my entire immune system will focus on fighting off the virus or the bacteria which is causing that flu, right? My hair will be my last priority. So what will happen? It happens not only with me but with each one of us. During flu, hair fall increases. Why? Because the body's priority is fighting with the invaders, the pathogens. So what you can do, even now when I fall ill, I eat like a healthy person. I never forego my 3 meals in a day. I always have my breakfast before 10 a.m. I always have my breakfast and lunch are always very substantial, and my dinner, most nights I complete my 2000 calories in my breakfast and my lunch. So dinners can be light, and it's not that every night I have salads for dinner, but most of the nights I do have, and I don't feel the need to eat anything. So in the morning, it cleanses, it detoxifies my system as well. I was a chronically constipated person earlier. I mean, if you're constipated, you cannot expect to have healthy hair. And I can say that. It's only around 3 years ago, 3-4 years ago, when I began meditating, when all these issues started healing. If you cleanse yourself every day, not in terms of only bathing, I mean going to the loo, that it is directly proportional to your hair health. The more mess you have in your body, the more unhealthy your hair will be. And in today's lifestyle, in today's time, the food choices we have, junk food is a massive constipator. And that's, even today when I'm eating healthy, there are days when I experiment. So like last night, I had junk food. I couldn't cleanse myself today morning. I just couldn't. Because I had junk food so much that I could not eat the greens, my green salad, that much. So that's an immediate experience I'm sharing with you. And in the time when I shared that I was anemic, I was eating only junk food. and I mean anemia triggered that upset tummy. And believe me, our stomach is our second brain. We always give importance to our brains, but we forget our stomachs. So if you have an upset tummy, your hair will fall. Just take care of yourself, love yourself. It may sound very tough and it may sound very preachy, but no issue, no problem is more important than you. I mean, and no, I mean, what I mean to say is that stress is not worth it. You are the most important person in this world. If you believe that, if you start taking care of yourself, hair fall will go away. And it's coming from a survivor myself. I was this highly stressed out person, this highly anemic person. I mean, a person with a self-induced, and I mean the upset stomach which I had was because of the stress I was undergoing because of my anemia. So I could shirk that off. So friends, I will not say that you need to do everything, but the one thing which may give you very instant results is eating healthy. If you're a vegetarian, you're so blessed that you can eat the green leafy vegetables. You can eat the sprouts and the pulses and dal chawal, and there are so many vegetables to choose from. If you're a non-vegetarian, I mean, you can eat fish, you can eat liver. These are amazing sources of heme and proteins. So the basic thing is that proteins are an important component of hair growth. So you need to have protein. So as a vegetarian, when I eat my bowl of sprouts every day, I get that protein which strengthens my hair. So boys and girls, I only want you to realize that your body and your hair are very, very intrinsically and intricately linked. So even if you apply the most expensive hair oil and the most expensive shampoo and hair products, if your body is weak, you will not get healthy and luscious hair. So just take care of yourself, heal your body. I was so shocked. Recently I read a report that even today in this world, 15% in these times, 15% of Indian women are debilitated, are disabled by anemia. Anemia is a disabling disease, and it is a potent hair fall trigger. During anemia, it makes me so pained, the amount of hair I lost during that time. Even today, 15% of women in India are suffering from this horrible disease, and many of us, even I didn't knew that. It was only when I fell in my lab. I was working towards my PhD at that point in time. I fell in my lab, and I used to have those very tingly and prickly sensations in my fingers. Only then I got tested and I found out that my hemoglobin level was way below normal. Get yourself tested. Find out what deficiencies you have, or whether you have any disease conditions inside yourself. Weed them out and take care of yourself, and you will get amazing hair. That's why I say take care of yourself even before eating healthy. Take conscious and constant steps towards strengthening yourself from inside, warding off stress from your life. No job, no exam is more important than you. Give yourself that importance. In the end, who goes to do that job? Who goes to give that exam? Who goes to the college? I mean, who takes care of the house? It's you. If you are not strong, if you don't take care of yourself, then how will those things happen? So for me, I'm the center of my universe. If anything happens to me, how will things associated with me happen? So I'm gonna end by saying, take care of yourself, eat healthy, don't allow stress to touch you, and you will have the hair of your dreams. I did, and so can you. Take care. If you have any questions, please do let me know. And guys, please like, share, and subscribe if you really like the content I'm posting. And please take care until I see you next. Namaste, stay blessed, and you're awesome.